predict to come on air tonight. But, here we are. I am very surprised to be coming to you guys today. But, oh, I gotta change that. Ugh. Ew. That sucks. Let me, just, I'm gonna use my description. This is not hurricane video. But okay, we do have 4 tornado warnings. This comes as a surprise to me. A pretty big surprise to me, actually. I was actually planning. We have 5 tornado warnings. What is this? Okay. Yeah. 5 tornado warnings to cover it. It is. We're going to get this out onto all social media platforms, so please bear with me here while I get this off to as many people as possible. Share, copy link. We are live on YouTube now with 5 tornado warnings. So again, I am so sorry this is such a surprise stream to me even. I'm the weatherman, and this is a surprise stream. I was not predicting to go live right now, but here we are going live right now. We're going to go live on Instagram as well because we do, again, have 5 tornado warnings. I'm going to start this. Pull up one. have 4 tornado warnings active. Four tornado warnings is crazy. But alright, I'm getting this here set, and we are now live on Instagram. Four tornado warnings. Alright, this is it. 4 tornado warnings. Let's go. Alright, the first one we're going to be covering here is going to be in part of Martinsville County and Pennsylvania County. Alright, I'll move that over there. And Henry and Pennsylvania County, my bad, not including Martinsville County. That's going to be active in Virginia until 6:45. The next one we're going to be looking at here, I'm going to move this over to my side screen here, is going to be for Putnam and Paulding County in Ohio, and that's going to be until 6:45 as well. Then over to the tornado warning just to the bottom of that. Tornado warning for St. Joseph and Cass counties. That goes until 6:30 Eastern. And last but not least, Overton and Pickett counties here. We're going to have a tornado warning until 5:30 Central Daylight Time. So again, we're going to have 4 tornado warnings active. Most of them going until 6:30 or 6:45. 5:30 if you're in Central Time. Because I know we do have a tornado warning in Central Time. So what's happening? I don't even have my drawing tool, so let me fix that for a sec. Alright, there we go. We have my tools. Broad rotation right here just to the north of Continental area. This is going to be this is the tornado warning in effect until 6:45 Eastern for Putnam County. They have updated it, and it is now just Putnam County. So again, Putnam County, you are still under a tornado warning. The next one, just below that one, it's going to be down here in the St. Joseph County, Indiana, and the Cass County, Michigan tornado warning. Broad rotation just right on the warning box right here. So that, again, that's going to be riding along this here. I'm not going to be surprised if they issue a tornado warning just for this area here alone. Kind of extend that warning out just a bit. Just based on radar scans. I'm gonna put my TV over to the stream. I will be right back real quickly. Please ignore me. I just gotta find my remote. I have a step ladder in here. Makes things difficult. Alright. The next one here is Pickett County. I'm not seeing why we even have a tornado warning. Very broad rotation though. Right here, like that is some broad rotation right there. And last but not least, here near Axton, we have a tornado warning for Axton area. And And that's gonna be that rotation. I'm zooming this out for you guys. I want to make sure. Right there, broad rotation right within that area there. Right here, and that's gonna be moving off to the northeast. Also, I'm watching my own weather here. So just so you guys know, if I'm continually looking over here, I'm probably seeing the Storm Prediction Center page and going to Twitter occasionally. Trying to interchange between them so I know what I'm looking at. We are now down to 3 tornado warnings. Where'd all my other warnings go? Where'd all my tabs go, actually? I'm not sure what happened there, but okay. Here we are with just 3 tornado warnings now, so that's good news that we're not with anything more. So again, this is what we're looking at, is 3 of them. You got rotation riding along this tornado warning. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of warn kind of into and then here in Axton, where we do have broad rotation right within this area here. And moving off towards Chatham. Let's get some storm tracks on that. Storm motion for morning. I'm gonna place it just about right there. This will be nearing State Highway 41 here in about 15, 30, 40 minutes. In about 40 minutes, this is going to be on State Highway 41 in Virginia. Just like that, we're back up to 4 tornado warnings. So we're going to go ahead and re-get this up. There we go, we're now back to 4 tornado warnings. That is unfortunate, but clear need for a tornado warning on this cell here. This is going to be for Duffield, Clinchport, Sneedville, and this is going to be in the states of Tennessee and Virginia. Yeah, Virginia. I don't know United States geography, apparently. I should be able to tell by what the states look like, but you know. That's alright. What's up? What's good, Sean? I've got 4 tornado warnings right now, so. The Centennial Storm, Continental Storm, I gotta remember, Continental, not Centennial, I'm thinking about Colorado. I'm not gonna be surprised if they do cancel the tornado warning. Yeah, I was supposed to start recording a YouTube video once I got home from school, but instead I'm doing this, so after this will probably be a video drop. drag this down here so I can be able to see if our tornado warnings. I know it's not going to be highly visible to everyone, but I want the warnings to be visible. I figure myself I'll be good. I'm gonna go ahead and copy a link to the stream. Forgot to post on. Alright, there we go. Yeah, major hurricane. I'm actually predicting it could go Category 4, honestly. I'm not for sure, but most likely Category 4. We have 4 severe warnings outside of a severe thunderstorm watch. Make that 5. We do have multiple considerable severe thunderstorm warnings. That's going to be these areas here. I have never seen that in my life. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a tornado from this, honestly. That is a just amazing view here. Yeah, wow. I think Sneedville's about to produce a tornado. If not, it may have already. Helene, I think we'll have tornadoes. It's going to be kind of, I think personally it'll be near like Beryl, kind of. I think we'll have more tornadoes than Debbie for sure, but other than that, I do think we'll have tornadoes. Probably not as strong as Beryl's tornadoes. There were some strong tornadoes. Beryl, not as long tracked as Beryl's. Beryl produced, like, I'm pretty sure it was a 58 mile long path. I honestly haven't researched that, Sean. I just know they have names. I can research that though. Streamlining communication. It's easier to keep track of hurricanes instead of, well, 9, 10 could work. But the Edwardsville cell has finally moved off into Michigan here. We're down to 3 tornado warnings. So I'm going to exit that and open that up. And I'm going to open the... And I'll move that down to here. I'm going to turn my monitor off. That's amazing. Tornado ongoing. Radar confirms. Ah, this sucks. Are we seriously just doing this? Okay. Tornado ongoing. We'll go ahead and move that there so it's obvious, hey, this is your confirmed tornado here. We do have 2 tornado warnings and 1 confirmed tornado. This is going to be the Tennessee and Virginia tornado warning here. This is the one I was saying I wouldn't be surprised if it produced a tornado. Well, I was right about this being a tornado. I didn't specifically call it out because I did. velocity to me just didn't really match, but you know, it is what it is. We do have a tornado on the ground. I'm going to remove storm track and go ahead and get a storm track here onto this one. Storm motion from warning. It's going to be moving generally east, so it's going to be near Kingsport and Lynn Garden within an hour. Churchill within about 45 minutes. 45 minutes. It's going to be crossing the Hawkins and Scott County, Hawkins and Hancock County lines here within the next 30 minutes, 20 minutes, yeah, 20, that's 30 right there, that line is 30. We are down to 2 tornado warnings now. I swear, why is this happening today? So there we go. Now we're just down to 2 tornado warnings here. This was not my plan to go live again. I've got to watch my home severe weather as well today. So that's why I'm frequently checking Twitter. Just so I know, just so I'm up to date. Wow. Alright, we do have one ongoing tornado. This is radar confirmed. It does appear, though, it has dissipated. This is probably just the remnants of that tornado. Probably just the debris fallout. Usually when a tornado lifts, it may still have debris in the tornado. And what will happen is it'll just fall down and it'll still be in the air, so radar is still picking it up. We're looking 2,212 feet above the ground. That ain't that high. So that ain't really high. And then your Callan's Axton tornado warning. That storm motion. It's going to be on Highway 41, State Highway 41 in the about 23 minutes from now. If you're in Axton, stay in your shelter just for a little bit. Roseville, stay in your shelter. Callan's, once it passes just south of you guys, once it gets to here, you guys can come out. Axton, once it gets just north of Roseville, you guys can come out. Roseville, you need to be in shelter until it gets to about right here. Somewhere within here is when you guys can, Roseville can come out. Duffield, you need to be in your shelter. Surgeonville, Sargonsville, you need to be in your shelter. Churchill, you guys as well. After this is when we're doing Hurricane Helene, so I'll do a video on that. Once again, I was supposed to be recording a Hurricane Helene video, Tropics says a whole video, because there's about to be another hurricane. But that has been delayed by this. We were on standby in case we needed to come on air, and then I finally said, alright, it's time to go on air. I don't really want to do it, but what took me so long also to get on air is because I'm preparing for a storm chase that is possible tonight, so, myself, so, let's go ahead and get that up to date there, yeah, that was right. So again, we're about 16 minutes out from the Hawkins-Hancock County lines here. We're riding part of it, but it'll cross into Hawkins County within about 16-17 minutes from now. It does flex somewhat there, so it may be 15 minutes, it may be 18 minutes. Either way, if you're in either one of these red boxes, you need to be in your shelter. Alright, I'm going to transition over to here where we do have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Martinsville, flash flood warning still in effect. Heavy rains have flooded roadways, so as per Spotter Network. Axton, you guys can come out. You guys are out of that warning. We do have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. That's going to be for Corbin, Woodbine, Fletcher, Kevy, and south parts of London. Kentucky. Yeah, that's Kentucky, because Paducah. That's going to be a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, and we do have a tornado ongoing, although I do have suspicions that it is not on the ground anymore. I'm just not seeing enough to say it's still on the ground, but also just knowing. So, that's that. This tornado warning expires at 6:45. So in about 10 minutes it will expire Eastern time. And this observed tornado ends here at 7 p.m. So again, we do have 2 tornado warnings in effect now for Brosville and Collins until 6:45, and Duffield, Clinchport, Churchill, Burgoynesville until 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I wouldn't be surprised if the Brosville cell does get allowed to expire. I mean, there is weak rotation, but it wouldn't surprise me if it weakens considerably here soon. Just because I'm saying that does not mean it is safe. I also gotta update this too. Two tornado warnings. There we go. Alright, we have to update that all the time. I hate it when I realize I'm giving false information out. Let me update this really quickly. Again, I was not prepared to come, and this is what sucks. Okay. When you have to go live like that quick, you don't have time to update your graphics, and all you know is, oh, I'm spreading false information by accident, and that's what we're trying to avoid here. Your storm here, it looks like it is occluding. It looks like you're hooked, and this is what an occlusion is. Here's your rotation. It'll occlude into the storm itself, and that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing that occlusion possibly happening, which is certainly good news. So that's most likely what's going to happen here. It'll end, and then you may have a different part of that storm recycle and produce a tornado. I am going to change the graphic back to a tornado warning because I just do not see there being a tornado active right now. I don't see it being on the ground. And the one tornado warning near Collins and Brosville. If you're in Brosville, you guys come out of your safe place. The very, very broad rotation. It is going to be rain wrapped, so don't try to go out storm spotting this, because again, it is going to be a rain wrapped tornado here, and that's just not something you want to be chasing, especially if you have no experience chasing. If you don't have experience chasing, I would not be chasing this. Personally, I have experience storm chasing, so I would, but that's me. For you guys, it's probably different. You probably don't have that experience, so please do not go outside and try to record the tornado. Just go ahead and take your shelter and let the tornado pass by you. It's most likely rain wrapped, as we're seeing by radar. I may have been dead wrong. I thought it was trying to occlude just based off of... I think it did occlude, but you're seeing a new hook trying to extend out here forwards. Part of that old hook, but trying to form a new hook. That's what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, there you go. There's that right now. But again, there are 2 tornado warnings. Roseville, you guys can come into your safe place. You guys are going to be fine. And if you're in Collins, I would stay in your safe place just a little bit longer. But if you're driving along US 41 from 29 all the way up to Collins, I don't want you guys driving. It's, again, it's a rain-wrapped rotation, which could be producing a tornado right now. I wonder what type. We're just, if there's a tornado on the ground, it's just sitting trees, and it may be weak enough to where it's not showing up on correlation coefficient. But we're also looking up 3,000 feet, so that is very possible. And then the National Weather Service has downgraded the tornado warning that was observed to radar indicated rotation, with the saying of a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 8 miles northwest of Burgoynesville or 10 miles north of Rogersville, moving east at 30 miles an hour. So let's go ahead and get a storm track here. Okay, they have not even updated that. So very broad rotation. As you can see, we've got the reds moving away from radar, greens moving towards the radar. Right there's your tornadic rotation. And how I can tell that the radar is down here is because green's moving towards, red's moving away. Alright, let's go back over to your considerable severe thunderstorm warning for a second near Corbin. It's going to have 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. And this is going to be heading up towards Gray, Fletcher, Bailey, Switch, and Woodbine. And we are up to 3 tornado warnings. Yep. We're up to 3 tornado warnings now, so I'll go ahead and do that there, and we'll switch radars here. I am going to open up a window for that there. We now have 3 tornado warnings for Frontier, Osseo, near Hudson. Hudson, you guys are not in any part of Hudson. If you are on the extreme western part of Hudson, you need to be in your safe place. Other than that, you guys are good. Alright, let's get back over to your tornado warning. We have 4 tornado warnings. We have 4 tornado warnings. Got it. Alright, 4 tornado warnings active. Most tornado outbreaks happen in Oklahoma, so I keep my radar on Oklahoma just for that reason. This is going to be for Cassopolis and Bandila. I figured they'll allow this one to cancel here. Well, we're down to 3 tornado warnings. Hello, class. I wonder if they canceled that one there. I think they may have canceled it, and we may have 3 tornado warnings. Yeah, they did cancel that. I'm gonna see why they allowed it to expire. Yo! Hey, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. I just got word about my local severe weather. So, I just got an alert. I run an Instagram based out of my county. So, I have to, and I'm paid to run this. So, I've got to alert that, hey, we have a new watch out. Obviously not for the county, but... I just want to get this out there because I do run an Instagram based off of a county, and I forgot they were in a severe thunderstorm watch for the longest time now, so please excuse me while I post there. Severe. I am the lead forecaster in it, so I have to. So this is what I get paid to do now. Paid is kind of an understatement, but. Or overstatement, so. Sorry about me having old data on screen. I'm trying to work as best as possible, but in my account, when I have to do a job, you know. Severe thunderstorm watch for the year, yep. took me a little bit longer to get this out there, but, you know. At least we got it out there in time, so. Alright, there we go. It is now back up. Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. I have my own weather I have to track myself, so, Alright, the storm on your top screen has really fallen apart. I don't think we'll see much of in the way of a tornado on your the north left of your screen. I don't think we'll see north right. Sorry about that. North right. I don't think we'll see much from that storm anymore. I'm going to let the National Weather Service cancel it before I say anything else. If you're in Lee County, Virginia, you guys come out of your safe place. Other than that, you guys need to be near a safe place. Lee County, Virginia, you guys can come out of your safe place, though. Scott County, Hancock, and Hawkins County, you guys still need to be in your safe place. I'm going to read the specifics about this watch real quickly. But we do have 3 tornado warnings. I'm going to go get a cup of water. Again, I wasn't expecting to come live, so I'll be right back. Sorry about that, everyone. I had to go get some water. Again, these are surprise streams, and I'm not really able to prepare for them. I haven't even notified my moderators that we're here, so... I do have a channel specifically for moderators. We're all in a group chat, so I gotta let them know I'm live. I gotta find it. Alright, there we go. My moderators know that I am live. But we do have 3 ongoing tornado warnings. That's alright. I just have to get a moderator in here just in case something wild goes down. This is hopefully our last little stretch of the stream. Again, I want to get ready to storm chase. I mean, if I'm going to have a chance, you know, I'm going to go storm chasing tonight. But that's besides the point. We got a tornado warning, so I want to stay focused. I'm just so excited to go on a first storm chase. Well, first night chase. What's up? I'm going on my first chase tonight. Frontier, you got a tornado. Where are you storm chasing? I'm not going to disclose that because I'm currently a local chaser, so I kind of chase for my county. But that I cannot really disclose further than that. Dakota, you know where I'm chasing because, again, I trust you well enough that you're not going to dox me or come up to my house unexpected. And I'm not saying you would, but it's kind of a safety thing that I don't really want to give away where I live yet. So, I'm sorry for not saying. But yeah, they're going to allow this tornado warning to expire. I'm actually probably myself going to drop coverage on that and just go to 2 tornado warnings here. But I'm going to put radar onto my phone really quickly of my local area, though. That way I know about when I'm going to have to end and go chasing. I'll say Oklahoma, but other than that, that's that. I'm not going to give any specifics out. Talon, Dakota, your Snapchat ain't working, by the way. You unadded me, Dakota. So I can't really... I'm gonna text it over to you on Instagram. There you go. Don't disclose that. Alright. I'm going to drop coverage on this entirely. I don't see anything that's concerning me. What we once said was a tornado is gone. It is merged up with the storm and is gone completely. But what we will do until the National Weather Service does otherwise is leave that up there just in case for that fact that it does produce a tornado. I will leave that up there though. We're not receiving any radar updates from this radar. Yeah, they did just cancel it. Figured as much. I'm gonna move that up to there. Oh, Dakota, you're gonna have to re-add me on chat, by the way. But alright, I'm gonna put that up there so I can put my local radar onto it. We're down to 2 tornado warnings, so that is certainly good news. Oh, the first storm in my area just went severe warned. Aha. Oh, that is so amazing news. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted, but it's good news to be able to go storm chasing, so. We're not receiving any radar updates. That is not good. I think there are so many people watching these 2 tornado warnings right now that we're just not able to recover data because the servers that I use are not able to speed up. If that's the case, it's going to be a little while. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my spotter location. That way, you know, if I need to be out there, I can be out there. Do not go storm chasing if you don't know what you're doing. I want to stress that out there. Hey, don't go chasing if you don't know what you're doing, alright? Because this is very dangerous stuff. But, let's focus on some tornadoes and then we'll talk about this afterwards. Excuse me. We're just not receiving radar updates, so what I'm going to do... Dakota, I did text you on Instagram, just so you know. I figured they'll cancel that tornado warning in the Cass County. Again, what I'm doing here is because radar is not coming through clearly. And Oklahoma City just went. Crazy. That is crazy. Is this radar down or something? No, there's just so many people using it. That it's just not coming through. Oh, that sucks. Yo. So, bad news. The radar is down. Radar is down. So, we're just gonna have to switch up on radars here and hope for the best imagery. Now, we're looking 7,000 feet up, so I'm not that mad that we're not able to see clearly. Because we still, again, we have a good general area as to my knowledge with meteorology versus, I can differentiate stuff here, so we're good. But we're also looking 7,000 feet up on this right one. So that's way harder to differentiate. I think the National Weather Service, there's probably so many people trying to view the radar. I'm going to try to get you guys an update. The severe thunderstorm in Oklahoma City just went considerable. That's extra fun. Hopefully these warnings will be allowed to expire pretty soon, because this one over here near Hudson is dying OCO. But yeah, there's that for you guys. Hillsdale and Cass counties still a tornado warning. We're looking high up in the atmosphere with these two because the closest radar is currently down. There's so many people trying to use it, and the servers I'm using just are not holding up. I use the Iowa L2 feeds until I'm rich enough to otherwise do. But this will do us because I can differentiate the stuff. We tracked the Idabel 2022 storm. So, broad rotation just to the south of State Highway 60. And on this storm, broad rotation just east of 99 and south of 34. I'm going to look at it through radar scope. I want to see if radar imagery loads. Well, yeah, radar imagery is loading. I think they'll cancel the Cassopolis storm. If you're in Cassopolis, you guys are good to come out of your safe place, just so you guys know. Just so you guys know, you guys can come out of your safe place. In Cassopolis, you guys come out of your safe place. I bet they'll cancel that tornado warning. And then we'll be left with one tornado warning. I think they may cancel both of them, honestly. Just looking at recent data, through radar scope, they might cancel both of them. Which would certainly be good news, because then I can go get ready for a storm chase. Hopefully you got my text, Dakota. We've been here a whole hour. Something I didn't expect. Sorry about that. Wow, there's a lot of field reports coming out of the Oklahoma City storm through MPing. So, I don't usually do this during stream, but I have to go do something. No, it's not usually stream. I just forgot something that could be stolen out of my car, so. Yep, sorry about that. 1 tornado warning, okay. Alright, we're going to focus up because this is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, and this is for a metropolitan area. Very popular area. So we're going to put coverage now onto this here. This is where we're going to have coverage. We're going to have tornado warning coverage and severe thunderstorm warning considerable coverage for the metro of Oklahoma City. So this is what we're watching for today. I wouldn't be surprised if they do allow this warning, though, to expire. I'm going to look at it through radar scope. Again, I'm relying heavily on radar scope to be able to point stuff out to you guys. Now, yeah, it really wouldn't surprise me if they cancel this other tornado warning. I do not usually stream considerable severe thunderstorm warnings. However, this is for a metropolitan area, metro area, and that does take a lot of priority over stuff I get to do. 2-inch hail potential. 1.5-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds in the Oklahoma City area. I'm going to learn how to convert not metric into imperial, which is what we use. Mile per hour, not. I'm going to learn to convert this stuff, so. Golf ball sized hail possible in the Oklahoma area. I was about to say Edmond, but I don't want to call specific areas if they're not going to get it. Looks like something trying to form off near Hilt. Let's go south here into this real quickly. Okay. We only have one tornado warning. Certainly good news. There is a tornado warning and a severe thunderstorm warning considerable. We normally don't ever stream regular severe thunderstorm warnings unless, especially if they're for metro areas. We don't usually stream them, even if. But considerable warnings whenever I can. I'm not going to go out of my way to go with considerable warnings, but destructive warnings, if it's rural, probably not. And that's the same with tornado warnings. If it's straight up just rural area, I probably won't be live. And if it's just one tornado warning. But if it's like, let's say, a tornado warning for Oklahoma City. There is not a tornado warning for Oklahoma City. There is not. I'm just going to point that out there. Let's say if there was and I was not live, we'd be live then. Other than that, if there was like a tornado warning for Hudson, there is for the western part of Hudson, then yeah, I probably won't go live. That's how I kind of sort of work. Wow, 3-inch hails being possible. So this might become a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. I'm not too sure it won't. Hopefully they cancel this tornado warning soon. If not, hopefully it's 7:30 Eastern time at least. I kind of want it to end sooner, but it will end with the considerable severe thunderstorm warning that's on screen on your left. That's when that one will end. And so, OCO, Hudson, you guys are still under the storm warning. Although, if you're in OCO, you guys can come out of your safe place. I'm not going to keep you guys in there without y'all being needed in there, so this is certainly good news to be able for you guys in OCO. You guys come out. Hudson, if you're on western part of Hudson, stay in your safe place. It might be heading up towards you guys here in the next few. But other than that, you guys would be fine. But stay in your safe place if you're in Hudson. So, yes, I'm looking at my phone, but I have good reason right now. Alright, but alright. Hey, Dakota, let's get you back. Talon, Dakota, something. Talon. Doesn't look like that much hail anymore. But again, we do have one tornado warning and one considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Tornado warning for Hillsdale County, Michigan, and considerable severe thunderstorm warning for the Oklahoma City Metro for Oklahoma County. And that's what we're just looking at here right now, as we probably won't see the tornado warning much longer. I'm not going to say we're not going to see it. I'm not going to say we're going to continue to see it. But right now, that is just what we're seeing right now. And that is good news. That we're not seeing where once we did have five tornado warnings at once earlier today. And so that was pretty crazy. And that ultimately did trigger me to go live. But I was at school during the Toledo Metro tornado warning, or I would have been live. But again, tornado warning for West Hudson. And severe thunderstorm warning for the Village, Edmond, Jones, Choctaw, and Luther, Oklahoma. Spencer, Midwest City as well. So, that's part of this severe thunderstorm watch, all the way from McIntosh to Caddo County, Johnson to Payne County, Creek to Grady, Creek to Caddo, Kingfisher to Atoka, Pittsburgh. Anywhere in that pink, that's your severe thunderstorm watch in Oklahoma. And we now have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. That will change our course of action here. This obviously does take priority over... Wow. Destructive severe thunderstorm warning for Oklahoma City. Wow. That just took priority fairly quickly. We will still have tornado warning coverage, but right now we have a severe thunderstorm warning destructive tag for Oklahoma City. I'm going to put this onto Instagram stream. I rarely live stream on Instagram now. But this is a dangerous situation. Severe thunderstorm warning. Destructive for OKC Metro. Alright, there we go. Destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Welcome on Instagram. If you're joining on Instagram, we do have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for the Oklahoma City Metro, as well as a tornado warning for West Hudson. Again, this is going to be a tornado warning for West Hudson, and a severe thunderstorm warning destructive for Edmond, Village, Jones, Choctaw, Luther, Arcadia, Midwest City, Forest Park, Spencer, Lake Ultima, Nakoma Park. This is going to be a destructive severe thunderstorm warning with 70-mile-per-hour winds and 2.75-inch baseball-sized hail. And that's going to be in the Oklahoma City Metro here. But we do have a tornado warning in Hillsdale County, Michigan. But right now, we are split screen on YouTube with both of these. Severe thunderstorm watch in the Oklahoma City Metro until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Again, Oklahoma, you do have Michigan, you do have a tornado warning with a rotating wall cloud being reported like 2 minutes ago here. So that is the current information. Addison, you guys need to watch out because this is going to be heading up towards you guys. Mike Holcomb, 1/4 mile north of my location, rotating wall cloud. That's going to be in the Hillsdale County tornado warning, but we do have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning on YouTube in the Village, Spencer, Choctaw, Jones, Arcadia, Edmond, and Luther, Oklahoma. The Oklahoma City Metro for 2-inch hail, and this is going to be indicated right within this pink. We're a little bit off because that only updates every 5 minutes, but right here, this is going to be along I-44, heading up towards I-35 here near Lake Alma, like Aluma. I don't know. Honestly, Oklahoma town names are killing me today. But again, the reason we're not doing much coverage is on the tornado warning is because there just is nothing to cover. There's broad rotation on radar, and that's it. But for now, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning destructive. It's just what we're going to be talking about here for the Oklahoma City Metro. The hail is going to be coming up on I-44, less than 5 miles from the I-35 corridor. So if you guys are on I-35 from Edmond all the way down to Oklahoma City, please stop driving. Oklahoma City, I-44, from I-40 to I-35, I-44 from I-35 up to the Oklahoma County line. Please stop driving. Do not drive any further than that. This is going to be a destructive storm. And for your tornado warning, it's going to be State Highway 34. That tornado warning does go until 7:30, and the tornado warning here goes until Alright, since we're going to go into that, we are going to... yeah, you gotta re-add me, Dakota. Consider... They have, downgraded that, warning in OKC to a considerable. Which is certainly good news. Let's hope it stays that way. Wow. That hail core is kind of dying off, which is certainly good news. That is the shortest destructive severe thunderstorm warning I have ever seen in my life. I'm not even joking about that either. Wow. That was only 2 scans of destructive, which is good news. But again, another reason why we're just not covering the tornado warning in Hillsdale is because there is nothing really to cover. I'm going to try to switch back to radar, but if it doesn't load, you know, I can't do much about it. That storm is dying in very broad rotation. So again, I'm not going to be surprised here if they do allow that tornado warning in Hillsdale County to expire in about 5 minutes or so. And that will leave us with considerable severe thunderstorm warning coverage in Oklahoma until they downgrade it to a regular severe thunderstorm warning. So again, I do believe they will allow the tornado warning to expire in Hillsdale County. There just isn't enough to continue the warning. In my opinion, it just does not look good. It does not look environmentally good either. I will definitely was surprised to be live for an hour and 30 minutes today. That definitely surprises me. Yeah, I'm just not seeing where we could have a tornado potential here in that Hudson storm. So again, I figure they'll let the tornado warning expire in Hudson or Hillsdale County, but central Oklahoma, Oklahoma County, Oklahoma City Metro specifically, there is a severe thunderstorm warning considerable for tennis ball sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. That sucks. As someone who's been hit with 1-inch hail at 60 mile per hour, that sucks. I mean, it's not that bad if, you know, you enjoy that, but it does not feel good getting hit by 1-inch hail at 60 mile per hour. That actually happened this year as well, so that's pretty cool. And yes, I am allowing myself to get off topic. I do realize that. I'm allowing it. Because, again, what we're seeing here is just not enough, in my opinion, where a tornado warning, there's just not even any rotation at all being shown up. Nothing. Ah, yeah. New considerable severe thunderstorm warning for downtown Oklahoma City this time. Tata, hurrah. McLeod, Tecumseh, Shawnee. Oh. The moment you realize... My brother's in that. Sorry about this. I just realized someone I know is involved in something, so I want to get this out to him. So I'm sorry about that, Instagram. Wow, tennis ball size tail. 2-inch hail, I think, is tennis ball. 2 point something is golf ball size tail. Hen egg size tail. I want to keep it safe. Alright, yeah. I'm going to let this tornado warning pop off screen here, and then after that, covering. Oh, my brother's already been impacted by the hail. Mornings. Okay. At least I know my brother's safe. Ooh. And we are tornado warning-less for the first time today. Alright. Oklahoma City Metro. Severe thunderstorm warning considerable. This has allowed me flexibility to be able to text my brother, let him know what's happening, just in case he's in the path, which it appears he's already been impacted. See? But I knew it wouldn't be that bad. I think it actually went destructive on his area. Oof. That sucks. Again, we are tornado warning list officially, so we're going to focus here up on this storm here, and this goes until 7:15. Got it. Also, I think that severe thunderstorm watch may have been extended, so we're going to double check that real quickly. And the, no. But again, we do have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for Spencer, Oklahoma City, Choctaw, Hurrah, and Valley Brook. We are now getting reports of 2.75-inch hail near 150th and Penn Street, breaking car windows. Walnut-sized hail. 1.5-inch hail. I just got a video from my brother. I'll be right back, guys. Bob is currently restricted inside. They cannot go outside. I won't text them, hey, you gotta put in the action stores coming your way. Well, that's from what radar sensors. You get it? I don't care. It's your problem, not mine. And we are now to a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. for 60-mile-per-hour winds and baseball-sized hail. I hate having to change all these graphics on my Instagram. SVR destructive for OKC Metro. Alright. There's that for you guys. Okay. Destructive severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland, Lincoln, and Oklahoma counties. Hopefully this one gets canceled again. I have people I know in this morning. So, again. Wow. That's going to be right there. That's going to be your hail core. Let's go until 7:15. This is your hail core right there. Baseballs at 70 mile per hour isn't fun. I know that for sure, but Forest Park, this is coming up to you guys. Spencer, Nakoma Park, Choctaw, Midwest City, Del City, you guys are going to be in this as well, so we are seeing a lot of hail reports coming in. So, yeah. Current time is 11:36 p.m. in UTC time. I have a little clock that I use now. A little clock that I use for that type of stuff, so it's pretty cool. We're still seeing 3.5-inch hail being indicated by radar. We're pretty close to the radar. We're 833 feet above ground. That's not fun. We're seeing this hail core extend all the way up to the highest possible radar array. So this is as high as that radar beam will go. And we're still seeing that intense hail core. Now, albeit, it is a little bit slow because it doesn't all the time flex through that high. It doesn't normally do that. It does that like every 10 minutes, I think. Every 5-10 minutes. I know that for sure. So, wow. Echo tops. You're not going to get a good reading from this far. I want to use the TOKC radar. I don't ever really have a reason to use this radar. I just like using it. That's like that old style stuff, you know what I'm saying? I want to turn off smoothing just to show this. Wow. Probably once it gets down here into straight just Cleveland County is when we'll probably end. Here we go. This is not tornadic debris. This is hail. This is hail. No, I'm not saying every bit of what you're seeing on radar is hail. Because it's not what that is. That right there that I just circled is hail. Large hail at that. It is so small. Wow. I'm shocked at what I'm looking at here near Forest Park, Del City. It's going to be heading up towards Midwest City here. So Midwest City, you need to... Midwest City, Valley Brook, you need to be innermost in front of your house. I'm not saying put on a helmet. I'm just saying get away from outer walls. Like, you do not need to be near outer walls or windows at this time. It is very dangerous. This is where I usually say I have my warning criteria lists as to what to do in warning. And this is one of those warnings. Hey, you might want to be in your closet or somewhere reinforced, because this is very dangerous stuff that we're looking at here. And that's why ultimately this is why we're set up like this. How you have that there instead of all the way down there, and how everything is your date, time, things like that are over here instead of over there on the left. You notice certain things. This is what we normally look like here. I'm going to show this off to you guys. 7. This is what we normally look like here. Alright, this is what we look like now. There's a reason I have it set up like this. Enough about that. Mesh. We're seeing 75 dBz. That is rare to see 75 dBz on radar. Wow. Oh, we're still seeing 3-inch hail. 3.22-inch hail. 3.56-inch hail. So that is the potential hail size we're going to be seeing with this storm here in Oklahoma City. And this is why we're here, is because this is very destructive. I'm going to distinctly call this out right now. Right here. This is a boundary line. I want to point that out for multiple reasons. One being storms could fire along that line. I've seen this happen time and time again. Storms will fire off on that line there. So that's why I'm pointing this out. We may see additional storm development along that. And actually, that is how some tornadoes can get going. Tornadoes are unlikely. I will point this out. Tornadoes are very unlikely. It is not... But you can't rule it out in the area. I want to go take a look at what the National Weather Service themselves think about this. Just a hail threat. And that wind threat. But other than that, that's it. In the Valley Brook area. Alright, rotation being noted on the Oklahoma City storm. There is rotation being noted on the Oklahoma City storm. Wow. Something I did not expect to say today. But, alright, here we go. Rotating wall cloud is being noted within the Cleveland, Lincoln, and Oklahoma County storm here. There are multiple chasers reporting this. I'm going to read this out. Broad rotating wall cloud 3 or 4 miles to my northwest with weak to moderate updraft on the east end of the wall cloud. Okay. That is something to consider here in the Oklahoma City area, Del City, Midwest City, Valley Brook areas. This is going to be heading towards the radar, so. And that was as of about 15 minutes ago. This one was as of 6 minutes ago. 6, 7 minutes ago. So it is still rotating. That is obvious to me. Is that off of that there? Because that would make sense. Looking at that hill spread near Del City. Oh, that does not look good at all. Wow. That just doesn't look good. Tornado warning. You're really telling me tornado warning for Erie County. Alright, let's get back over to that Oklahoma City cell, though. Yeah, I'll be safe when I'm out chasing tonight. Alright, Clarksville, Oberlin, Wakeman, Kipton, LaGrange, Wellington, tornado warning. Take your tornado precautions now. Let's get a storm track on that, and then we'll get a storm track on that destructive hail in the Oklahoma City metro. My brother sent me another video. Baseball-sized hail fell at where he works. Oh, you love that lake? Yeah. My brother just said baseball-sized hail. Or that's what it looks like in the video. So, Valley Brook. This could be baseball-sized hail. Also, we're now back down to a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Wow. Seven, 1. There. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put on the tornado warning graphic here, because, again, this is a tornado warning. We're having a little tornado outbreak today, so. Yep, there's your rotation on that Oklahoma City cell. Most likely somewhere within there, near Valley Brook as well. Again, this warning is for tennis ball. Was this only for 2 scans? Seriously. 3 scans is all that consider. I have fun with this. Okay. Clarksville, this is right on top of you. It's going to be right on top of State Highway 18 here within the next few minutes, as well as United States 20. It's going to parallel 20 there. And then State Highway 58 here in the next. Yeah, my dog wants out. Oberlin, you guys are in this tomorrow morning as well. Mesh is bringing down the hillsides to 2.39 inches just to the west of Midwest City and east-southeast of Oklahoma City. I think the Clarksville cell is going to produce a tornado. Again, as of about 10 minutes ago, Greg Stump, 6 miles, rotating wall cloud, 6 miles northwest of my location. That's on that Valley Brook cell, the Midwest City intense hail. Again, that's your hail core and your tornado. Your rotating wall cloud, I'm not going to pronounce this a tornado. 'Cause I'm just not saying there's tornado potential today. I just can't see it. I can see the golf ball size tail, but right there, just to the northwest of Valley Brook, and that's where the most intense hail is. I have video of just hail falling, what looks to be baseball size hail, tennis hand egg sized hail, essentially. And so that came out of Oklahoma City or near the Village. I can't decide which one it is. I also ran out of Dr. Pepper. Yes, I answer, but right now Instagram just isn't important right now. I don't have Dr. Pepper left, so I'm going to have to buy some before Thursday. No, not here. Not here. It's on YouTube if you want to see it. It's on my YouTube. Storm firing just to the south of Calumet and west of El Reno. Clarksfield. You guys are under a tornado warning as well, so you guys need to be watching this very closely. I say here about 5-7 minutes, you guys can come out of your safe place in Clarksville. Had to get me another water here because I am completely out of water. There we go. Water intake. I'm not mad. I'm just saying it's on YouTube. Wakeman, Kipton, Oberlin, LaGrange, Wellington. Again, you guys are under a tornado warning until 8:30 Eastern, or yeah, 8:30 Eastern here. And then Valley Brook, Oklahoma City, Valley Brook, Oklahoma City, Midwest City, Choctaw. Spencer, you guys don't need to be really in safe place anymore. Hurrah, you guys should be fine in Hurrah, but Spencer and Hurrah, you guys should be fine. However, Hurrah, just kind of stay out, kind of stay indoors if possible. Choctaw, you guys should be fine, but stay indoors. Midwest City, stay indoors. As you travel down 77, State Highway 77H, down towards Norman, don't be driving. This is going to be 60-mile-per-hour winds. If you're along Interstate 40 from the Oklahoma City County line all the way over to Oklahoma City itself, please stop driving. Large hail. I'm about to clear I-40 totally, but 244 as well from Valley Brook from I-40 to Valley Brook. You guys also need to be in a safe place. But we are still seeing rotation, pretty broad rotation on this Clarksville cell here, which we may be getting a hook extension to that. And that tornado warning remains in effect for the next 38 minutes. Yes, Dakota, it's normal. You haven't been here in a while. Puerto Rico, there could be a lot of diselectrical charges due to that hail that is falling. But in Puerto Rico, there's downpour and it has intensity of 5,000 feet. It can produce a lack of wind. Jay, you're confusing my moderator right now. I love it. A lot of thunderstorms and a lot of thunderstorms in northern Puerto Rico, but rain in Puerto Rico tonight of shows when electric shock. No, I don't understand Spanish. I am actually just translating this stuff through Google. Adol is bending strong thunderstorms and height of the tops in storm clouds in Puerto Rico, and it's sad to speak there was a strong tongue quite strong in Barlos, Arcolanta. Dakota, can you help translate? I don't want to keep opening translations. Looks like that hill's falling apart in Oklahoma City, but that's probably just because we are losing radar coverage on it now. So... Oh, that's fun to get a notification. I got a training I was supposed to go to. I'll do that last one if you do the one before this new one. Translate. If it's too much work for you, don't worry about it, but... Check me the Puerto Rico channel. I want to see the K channel, Puerto Rico. I don't have radar in Puerto Rico. I used to, but I don't have that software now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I just... Yeah. Thank you, Dakota. I don't have access to radars in Puerto Rico right now. I know something about 185 miles. Very broad rotation. Clarksville, you guys come out of your safe place. Wakeman, you guys come out of your safe place. If you're in Kipton, Oberlin, LaGrange, South Amherst, yeah, you guys need to be in your safe place. What are hurricanes in Category 6 everyone talks about? This is why I hate TikTok. TikTok says, oh, Category 6 hurricane. No, there's no such thing as a Category 6. I joke like this on my Instagram a lot. But also, when weather models want to show 888 millibar low, I'm going to make jokes like, oh, a Category 6. But no, I don't intentionally spread false information. I will specify, hey, it's just a joke. Category 5 is the highest the scale goes. It's just like F6. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree with that 1,000%. Wow. This is fun. This is why I hate TikTok, though, because there's a lot of people spreading false information out there, and that really just does not sit well with me. How do we have Tropical Storm Helene that can strengthen as a dictatorship hurricane and is not ruled out that it will be Cat 4? Dakota, you can also make corrections. You've realized that, right? Because Google Translate just isn't the best. Tropical Storm Helene has sustained winds of 40 miles per hour by plane investigating the center low pressure food circulation. Alright, let's update the graphics on Instagram. SVR considerable. OKC Metro. I know you're doing it as fast as you can, but if you can make edits, because that just saying food circulation isn't cool. Like, oh, there's a food tornado. This is honestly some of the funnest times I've had on stream. This makes streaming worth it, too. Just broad rotation here on that 21 in Kipton. Ignore There's a lot of holes in my roof right now. This is fun stuff. Are we just not sending me stuff now? Okay. WINNING. Category 3 hurricane may cause to be dangerous hurricanes. Yeah, I agree with that. This hurricane is probably going to be very dangerous. I certainly agree with that. Like, if you see circulation food, you know, you can correct that. Yeah, I see that, yeah. I feel bad for you, Dakota. Let me take over this translation here. Spanish speaker. I need to learn Spanish just because of this. New warning. A hurricane warning can be emitted in Tallahassee. Yeah. There is a hurricane warning for Tallahassee, I believe. I haven't checked that today. I know there are hurricane warnings that were just sent out for Helene. 2.5-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds in the Oklahoma City severe thunderstorm warning. I need the experimental cone. Yeah, it looks like hurricane warnings do go up towards Tallahassee. That is scary. This could be a hurricane all the way up towards Georgia. We're still seeing rotation on Kipton cell here in Ohio, not Michigan. There was a funnel cloud reported earlier today. That's cool. But again, severe thunderstorm warning considerable for Cleveland and Oklahoma counties. We're pretty close to the radar, so nothing's coming in clear anymore. I'll get that extension later, but I am going to bookmark this for now until I know if that translation is safe, that extension, because I don't want to get something that'll absolutely kill my computer, you know? We are pretty close to the radar on the Norman or the Oklahoma City metro storm, so that's why it's not coming in the best it has. But I will investigate that, though, and make sure that there ain't nothing dangerous on it. That tornado warning remains in effect for the next 27 minutes. I was not expecting to be here 2 hours straight. But yet, here I am. This stuff I go through daily. Well, we're having storms fire off, so that's cool, I guess. These are not going to be tornadic storms, most likely, but I'm actually learning coding this year. So we're gonna implement automatic warnings. So what that is when a tornado warning is issued, you'll hear sound, you'll hear the counties that are issued, and it'll display the counties, the type of tornado warning, and that stuff all at the bottom of your screen. We're gonna be implementing that soon. Because I'm learning coding this year. I've got a class for that in school, so. So that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, coding takes time, trust me. Once we get probably South Norman. Yeah, like Ryan has, except I'm going to customize mine to be not like Ryan, because I don't want the idea I'm stealing it. Because I'm not. I've wanted this before I actually found Ryan. I actually started streaming after Nate Snyder. And there's only one thing on here. Well, two things that are kind of inspired by his streams. And that's my scroll text right here. And the socials. Where I'm supposed to have my Outlook. But because, again, this was an emergency stream. This was something not planned. I haven't been able to really redo all of those graphics, which is also why I want those to be automatic. I don't know if I can code that, but hopefully I can. But Nate Snyder is just, I don't know. Oh. The Oklahoma City cell is no longer considerable. Hey. Okay. We're going to take this full screen tornado warning force full screen for the first time ever. And that's going to end the Instagram stream. Can I see my comments? Yeah. Wow. Just, wow. Alright, we do have a tornado warning, so. We're going to cover this. Hopefully it doesn't get to Cleveland. I think the rotation's broadening out, so we shouldn't have to worry about that much longer. Hey! Yo, hold up. If you remove the E, it's Kelly's Island. Yo, it's my island. I just had to do that. Sorry about that, everyone. You know, I have ADHD. So my mind does things like that often. That is exactly what it's like to have ADHD, just so you guys know. Alright, but we do have a tornado warning for Kipton. If you're in Wakeman, Clarksfield, Collins, you guys can come out of your safe place. Very broad rotation on that, Kipton, so I'm not going to be surprised if they cancel it by the time Erlin. That's cool, Dakota. You have a house on Kelly's Island. I might take over that island someday. Just trust me, I might take over that whole island someday. But we are down to 1 tornado warning and no considerable severe thunderstorm warnings, so that's cool. This was an emergency stream. This is something that I never planned for. But I have to prepare for my chase tonight. As well. So hopefully we can get out of here by 8 Central. But the boat ride takes long and it's better they put in a... And better than put in bay, though. Yeah, that is true. I don't know if they're going to continue the tornado warning or what they're going to do, but it's broadened out very, very much, so... We might be able to end here soon, actually. That is the whole plan. Is to end here soon. Also, severe thunderstorm warning for Woodville. There was a tornado warning here and here today, but again, I was at school when those were things, so. We're just stuck with the rest of this tornado warning for the next 21 minutes and 18 seconds. Yeah. Erie, Huron, and Lorain counties are under a tornado warning until 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Make that Lorain County. Wakeman, Collinsville, Wakeman, Collins, and Clarksville. You guys are Clarksfield. You guys can come out of your safe place. Again, I said that earlier, but I'm saying it again. You guys are no longer under the tornado warning, so you guys can come out of your tornado safe place. That wall cloud and more. Wow. That is pretty. That stuff and more. Wow. I am in awe. I'm actually going to share that real quickly. There we go. Got that straightened up. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised. South Carolina, Greenville, Spartanburg. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning, but that is not a major metro area, so that we're not going to cover that. So we're just going to cover this here. Oklahoma City's major. There's like 1 million plus people in there, so yeah. Wow. Broad rotation just to the northwest of Kipton. I had to think about that. I always have to think about it because I don't want to write NWES, you know. I should know this. This is your current overview of the storm system as it has been tracking to the northeast. They are extending that severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland, McLean, and Pottawatomie counties. Wow. Not surprising. I'm going to take a look at the Greenville County storm on radar scope. Okay, not that major of an area, so I'm good. There is a lot of hail reports coming out of Oklahoma. I am not joking. Wow. We're now at Kipton here, so we are just to the north of Kipton. My keyboard really just disconnected itself from reality. Alright, good. We've straightened that up. Again, that's your rotation right there. It's going to be heading up New Oberlin, South Amherst, LaGrange. You guys need to be near a safe place. This will be crossing State Highway 58 in 15.5 minutes. Probably near 16 minutes, actually, so. I'll pick that up later. Storm relative velocity, you're not seeing much. This is where the regular velocity, base velocity, comes into play as well. And sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes this will be what it looks like. You can tell there's rotation on storm relative. It's not as... So, the difference between this and this is showing from the radar's eyes. Okay, so this is seeing what this sees. So, beam... back to radar. But when you use storm relative velocity, it's seeing what it thinks the storm is seeing. So instead, because you'll see the storm is moving one way, and that can kind of distract radar, and that's where you get those brighter colors and the kind of better rotations that are very hard to distinguish from that. But this sees what the storm sees essentially. So, and it considers the movement of the storms, and then it's like an algorithm essentially. So, there's that for you guys. This tornado warning remains in the next 13 minutes. So that's the difference between the two, base velocity and storm relative velocity, which is where you get storm relative. Storm's eyes, base velocity, radar's eyes, essentially. That's how you can distinguish them. Storm's eyes, radar's eyes. Radar's eyes, storm's eyes. Storm relative is, that's my analogy I use. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they allow the tornado warning to expire, just because the rotation itself is spreading out. At this stage, they won't, but if it continues spreading out like it is right now, they'll probably let this tornado warning go. That's my honest opinion with this. They may keep it, but they don't really want to have a tornado warning for Chicago Metro. Neither do I. I mean, Cleveland Metro. Neither do I. Because I'll have to be live for that. I try to stream any major metro. I just dropped an ice cube into my trash can. How convenient. But that's not a CC drop. I'm wondering if it's clear air contam. Okay. Yeah, it's broadened out considerably, so hopefully this is the last you guys see me today. Again, I will be storm chasing today, so if there's a major tornado, I probably won't be streaming it. I will be out chasing myself today, so I'm going to have fun with that. That's my first ever storm chase. So I have all rights to be proud. Alright, 10 more minutes on this tornado warning. If I don't see anything improving, I just realized I haven't had something I usually like to have. There we go. Ah, so useful. Fourteen 1407 cape, 1407 cape. Most unstable cape with mixed layer cape at 823 joules per kilogram. Growth rate is wheat. Shear at 34.3 knots. So I'm not gonna be surprised if they do let the tornado warning go. We've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Something I was not planning on today. Wow. Just to think, I may be out storm chasing today. May. I don't even know how this is produced, but it is kind of rain wraps. It is nighttime, so again, take shelter. Captain, you guys are good to come out of your tornado safe place. You guys are good to come out. Yeah, I'm gonna go insane today, aren't I? I think I am gonna go insane. I just knocked my headphones off my head. I think now we can get everything back to the normality that we usually have it. This is about how we normally have it during streams. We are just 7 minutes from the tornado warning expiring for Oberlin. Severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland, McLean, and Potawatomi counties. Yeah, this has been a longer stream than I actually wanted to stream today. I gotta get ready for a storm chase, so probably after this tornado warning we'll be allowed to go. And so I will most likely leave myself after this tornado warning exits the building. I'm not seeing enough to reissue the tornado warning. I think they'll go severe thunderstorm warning, tornado possible on it. That's how conservative Cleveland usually is. Because again, this is heading right for the Cleveland Metro. Sorry about that, everyone. So this is again heading for the the Cleveland Metro. So that's why I think they'll be conservative with the tornado warning and go severe thunderstorm warning, tornado possible tag. And I would agree with it here because I'm just not seeing enough to reissue a tornado warning. But we'll know in 5 minutes. If you guys got any questions, I will be answering them, so. Yes, I'm going chasing alone. Like, there is nothing to help me out. I am alone chasing. I may bring my police scanner with me so I can listen to police, but other than that. But I am trained. I do know what I'm looking for. I know a lot. So I know I'm able to go out there and chase, but like, let's say you, general public, don't know what you're looking at. You just know that weather's expected. Don't go out and chase. I don't even have Life 360 on my phone. I don't even go anywhere. I'm a boy who just watches weather. Like, now sometimes I will get out. I am tan because I've been enjoying the warm weather that we've had here. But I don't have Life 360. All I have is Snapchat. And that's the only way people even know where I'm remotely at, you know, so. What do you guys feel about Twitter or X removing the block? They can still view your posts. So if you're being harassed by someone, they can now view your posts. How lovely. That is not good. No, they can't interact with you or your posts, but they can see them. So I can finally view Peppa Pig. I was blocked by Peppa Pig a long time ago. You can still block them from engaging with you, but they can still see your posts. I know, but whenever that happens, I'll be off the platform. Oh, to be banned by Peppa Pig, you don't want to know. I was on a mission to get blocked by Peppa Pig. And let's just say I succeeded at my mission. I'll tell you on Instagram. I knew they banned X in Ukraine. But yeah, this tornado warning remains in effect for the next 2 minutes. Again, I am answering questions, so if you guys have any questions, drop them out now, because in about 3.5 minutes, I'm not going to be live anymore. I'm going to be preparing a storm chase. I'm getting ham operator certified as well. I'm going to add that. This year's it. In November, I'm going to be ham radio certified. So I'll contact my local National Weather Service through ham radio. Plus, I'll install SCB radio with no weather capacity on it, so I can get all the up-to-date information on warnings from no weather radio. Plus, this ham radio I got is modified to pick up well, used to be able to pick up police frequencies. Can't anymore. We are 1 minute and 40 seconds away from the expiration of this tornado warning. So, I bet you're the youngest one that... A 5-year-old has a... There's a 5-year-old, I believe, that has a license to ham radio. The youngest storm chaser? No. I know 14-year-old storm chasing. No, I'm not 15. No, I'm not 17. No, I'm not any of those. I'm not any of the above. Yeah, they're gonna let it go. I have to prepare a storm chase. Tornado warning, Cleveland Metro. Tornado warning, Cleveland Metro. You know this sucks. Tornado warning, Cleveland Metro. Yeah, I'm about to just refer y'all to max velocity and just call it, because I have to get ready for the storm chase. As much as I want to stream, I know I have to get ready for the storm chase tonight. Yeah, there's still a chance that I don't go chasing, but... I've already made plans to go chasing tonight. I also don't have my Dr. Pepper, so it sucks to be right here right now. And I did not think they'd continue that tornado warning. I just don't know anymore. They're continuing this tornado warning. Although, very broad rotation, so... We're going to probably be here till 8 o'clock, but after 8, I cannot guarantee anything. Oh, this is Cleveland Metro. So I can't really end now. We'll see if that rotation broadens much more than this. Yeah, I'll probably end, but... My gas... I can stop at Love's. Love's the best gas station. But I probably won't go that far. I'll probably just patrol, kind of hit a highway out that a highway I live near, and probably won't be going near any gas stations that are open. What'd you do to get banned from Love's? That's crazy. Cleveland. I just want to see if this rotation is going to broaden out any more than what I think it is. Yeah, it's broadening out. How many people are in this tornado warning? If it's under 1 million, it's going to be just a thing. A decision. But if it's over 1M, you know... 418,000. So, oh, by the way, Helene's pressure has dropped 6 millibars. Yeah, I am shocked. 418,000 people in this. So that's a decision I gotta make if I'm gonna continue streaming or if I get ready for a storm chase. Cleveland, McLean, and Potawatomi County. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Wow. Elira. North Ridgeville. Avon. Westlake. North Olmsted. Avon. You guys are in the path of this stuff. I am genuinely shocked. And this is going to be a decision I make if I stay live or if I end it. It's a decision I have to make. If the rotation broadens any more from what it is in about 5 minutes at 45 after, we will end. Because again, I do have to get ready for a storm chase. If it strengthens at all, it just probably won't be likely that we can end. I also just don't see how much longer it's going to hold in the environments it's in. So. But again, we do have a tornado warning for Cuyahoga, and Lorain counties. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I am so sorry. This is the radar loop. That's how you got banned from Loves. Nice. Wow. Again, there may be a little bit of tightening up within here. I'm surprised this is even producing a tornado. What's its environment? We're going to take a look at the environment. It's working in 1500 Cape. Okay, the photograph is just, oof. Wow, how's tomorrow looking? You should be fine tomorrow. Let's go and take a look at the... Yeah. Marginal risk from that hurricane in Florida, and that's the only severe weather risk. And then the slight green here is just general thunderstorm potential. I am not prepared for a storm chase tonight. Here's the evolution of the storm here. We're having tightening up. We're probably going to end because I got to get ready to storm chase, though, for real, for real. That is a tightening area of rotation, so that's going to be very serious for Elira, North Ridgeville, North Olmsted, Westlake, Rocky River, Lakewood, Fairview Park, and Cleveland International Airport here. If you're in Oberlin, South Amherst, and Amherst, you guys go out of your tornado safe place. You guys don't need to be there anymore, and I'm going to check my local radar. So I know what I'm going to be dealing with here, because I do have a storm chase tonight. Yeah, I need to get ready for a storm chase tonight. Yeah, I gotta get ready for a chase. Well, then chase the hurricane. I never, ever leave on tornado warnings. Hey, Dakota, can I call you on Discord really quickly? I have a question for you. I'm gonna call you on Discord really quickly, Dakota. Let's see if you can do something for me. I gotta find where our server's at. Oh, I'm gonna call him. I've got a reason in this. Hey. Do you have a radar omega or a radar scope? Do you think you could take over my live stream? Like, just, I'll keep my screen on this or whatever. And you... Alright, I'm gonna end up so I can continue streaming. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, I was gonna see if I could have him take over the stream while I get ready for my storm chase coming up, like, within hours. But that's not gonna work. I will try to push myself for the next 30 minutes. I don't know if I can, but after 30 minutes, I'm gonna have to get ready for a storm chase. There is nothing else I can do after 30 minutes. So we're gonna be here for the next 30 minutes for this tornado warning that does expire at 9:15 Eastern Daylight Time for the Cleveland Metro. And after that, we're gonna end, and I'm gonna get ready to go storm chasing tonight. So... I'm hoping they do allow this to expire, but there's a new area of rotation just to the west-northwest of Elira, which is part of the reason I'm still here and not already ended. I'm going to have to turn on my AC. It is 80 degrees in my room right now. $82 degrees. 82 degrees in my room, so I just had to turn on my AC. We're about to redo this whole thing, so some of my setup could be moved. Just so you guys know. Again, we do have rotation right here just to the west-northwest of Elira. And to the west of North Ridgeville. I like how there isn't a Ridgeville on here, but there's a North Ridgeville. That really does make sense. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. My luck today is just running out. Yeah, sorry I had to turn on that AC. It is hot in my room. I'm trying to think what I need. Okay, I need this so I can get this out so I can look at this more efficiently. There we go. I usually keep music in my ears just to help me better focus. Yeah, very broad rotation. There's a storm blowing up near New London. I gotta check my local radar. Because again, today is a storm chase day. I think I can manage the storm chase tonight, but we're gonna have to end a little bit earlier. And once this storm gets over to Westlake here, no, never mind. I was about to say something, but I don't want to do that. We are going to be doing a lot of winter weather stuff this year, so just so you guys know, There's going to be a lot of winter weather coverage. I want to try to go live a lot for winter weather. My keyboard cord won't stay in place. I gotta fix that tonight. Tomorrow, my bad. But again, we do have this tornado warning for Avon, Westlake, Lakewood, the Cleveland Metro itself, and this goes until a good 9:15 Eastern Daylight Time, and that should be the last of your guys' tornadic stuff. I'm not going to rule out there could be another one, but I'm just saying this should be the last of it here, and that this expires in 25 minutes. I don't even know how this even grew to be tornadic, but here we are, it's tornadic, so... Although this should be out of the area within that 30 minutes, probably 20 minutes, this should be off the area, so we're going to stay up for that, and then after this is going to be the last tornado warning we cover while I go prepare a storm chase tonight. This is going to be this is my first ever storm chase, and it's unfortunately at night, but it is not tornadic, it's just going to be damaging winds, if I even get a severe thunderstorm warning, that is. If I don't, you know, I'm not going to be out chasing. Ooh. So, that's why I'm kind of like, I kind of want to end off here. So again, I'm sorry about that, everyone. Makes sense, makes sense. There's your current rotation. Hopefully they do allow it to expire soon. I'm really hoping they do so I can get out there and get chasing. But storms are blowing up along near my location, so alrighty. Yeah, that's what's happening today, though, so... Avon, you guys are still under the storm warning. Sheffield, same thing with that. Elira, you guys should be able to come out of your safe place in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Elira, you can come out of your safe place in 5. Yeah, the rotation is broadening out very significantly. So I think they'll allow it to expire before that time, but we'll just have to see. They have allowed Amherst and South Amherst to be removed from the warning, so that's certainly good news. I said Amherst was free to go a while ago, but, you know, they gotta be safe because, again, this is the National Weather Service. We're gonna be here for the next 20 minutes, yeah. 20 minutes. I'm hoping that they allow it to expire much sooner. But I need to turn on my music. My music quit. Yeah, just broad rotation. So I think they'll allow it to expire here soon. My music isn't loading right. Okay. Got it to work. Sorry about that. I use music to keep me concentrated instead of being all over the place, because if I don't listen to music, you guys ain't gonna keep me on stream. So. But again, this is a 20-hour warning for Bay Village as well. We will be live tomorrow on a severe weather update, because I did not anticipate being on this late. So I said I'd record a traffic update. That's going to have to be postponed until tomorrow. Because by the time I end this, I'm going to have to be out getting ready to get storm chasing. How fun it is. No, I don't intentionally lie. This was unexpected. I didn't think we'd see this many tornado warnings and be live this long today, so. Alright, I'm going to take a 30-second restroom break. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. That was a little bit longer than I thought of a restroom break it would be. Yeah, that rotation is broadened out so much. I think they'll allow the tornado warning to expire. I honestly think they will allow it to expire, honestly. So yeah, I figure I'll get ready here to go ahead and get ready to storm chase. The rotation is broadened out so significantly. If you're in Sheffield, you guys can go out of your safe place. So, we'll probably end in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 at most. And we're only looking 400 feet up in the air. Yeah, that rotation has broadened out significantly, so. But yeah, that rotation is broadening out so much where I think I'll be able to, I think I'm going to wait for 2 more scans, and after that, if we're not seeing much in the way of, yeah, it's just broadening out. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to end out here. I know this is a little bit before this tornado warning expires, but I know this shouldn't produce a tornado. Yazoo County is severe thunderstorm warning considerable. Wouldn't be surprised if that gets tornadic just because it's Yazoo County, and Yazoo County is kind of a tornado magnet in Mississippi. But we're gonna get ready to go out storm chasing, especially so. We're gonna wait for the next update though, just to double check myself here. This really hasn't been a high base storm, honestly. Here we are with what should be the last stretch of our stream here. Kind of tightened back up just a bit right there. I'm very popular today, apparently. Wow. We're going to try to stick it out for the next 9 minutes, but after that, we are going to end. I am going to go get ready for a storm chase. If there is a reissuance of a tornado warning, I'll probably stay, because again, it's not going to be there too much longer, so. But I think they'll allow it to expire here, and that's just my guess. And hopefully next year, by this time next year, we'll have an, like, a whole new system. Yeah, that's where I'm posting about the TWS server. That's where I'm posting, like, to you guys, YouTube moderators. That way you guys know if I'm planning a stream and when I go live. It works so much better like that. Yeah, this is the last stretch of the tornadoes. Tornadicness, alright? This is the last stretch of it. I gotta get ready to storm chase. So, we're gonna try to stick it out for the next 7 minutes. The next 6 minutes, but. And after this, we have to get ready to get chasing. I'm gonna check my local radar again. That stuff to the northwest of me is blowing up big time. Yeah, this is the last tornado warning I can track before I do gotta get ready to go out chasing tonight. I'm not passing up my first storm chase unless if something really happens I'm gonna have to be here for, which shouldn't. So, we're on our last stretch of the tornado warning here. This is, again, kind of a radar loop here for the next 5 minutes of the stream here. We're seeing this radar loop. So there we go. Dang it, I've glitched it. We're going to be here for the next 4 minutes. I am counting this down because I do need to get ready to storm chase tonight. If they reissue it, I'm going to have to get ready to go either way. Like, there is no being able to stay past the tornado warning expiring. Alright, let's get the latest velocity here. which should be going in any second now. Yeah, it is slowed down significantly, so if they reissue a tornado warning, I'm just gonna have to go get ready to storm chase, and that's just that. There is no holding back from getting ready. I just gotta get ready to go, go, go. But it should end here soon. 3 minutes and counting until this tornado warning expires. Yep, thank you, Dakota. I should have fun on my first storm chase. So, yeah, sorry about that. Just a little bit of good luck coming. The stuff I'm chasing just went severe warned, so, I'm having a good day over here. The stuff I'm about to be storm chasing is now severe warned. So, I am so happy. That's why I ran out of here. It was like, yo, I had to let my father know, hey, that stuff just went severe warned. I'm going out tonight. Yes. Alright, I'll go to the storms in Oklahoma really quickly. A lot of severe thunderstorm warnings. These brown boxes are severe weather statements, special weather statements. I'm sorry about that, special weather statements. Most likely severe wind and hail possible. And this pink here, that's a severe thunderstorm watch. Let's go back up to that tornado warning for its last little bit. Then I gotta get ready to go storm chasing. The stuff I'm chasing is severe warned. Woo! I'm so happy. Tornado warning is gone. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out of here before the next tornado warning happens. I'm going storm chasing. Peace out. Talon, I'll text you on Instagram.